talking a little bit more about becoming future ready rather than becoming global ready, which is something that is relevant whether you are just coming out of high school, just coming out of university, or even in your 50s like me. And really kind of around three areas that I think are extremely important if we think about becoming future ready. And the first one is exposure. So in New York, where I went to graduate school, I actually loved New York. It was my favorite city in the world. My husband happens to be there over these last couple of days. I'm a little bit jealous. And when I made the decision to leave New York, it was a very difficult decision. The reason I made the decision was exposure. I knew that if I stay there, although I love it, although everything was going very well at the time, I would be missing out on an opportunity to gain more exposure, and also I would become stagnant. Looking back, I have absolutely no doubt that I wouldn't be in the same place. I wouldn't have the same opportunities if I hadn't gone for that exposure. The second thing I want to talk about is really grabbing the opportunities. Opportunities can come our way, and sometimes they can also pass us by as we're having attention. And with that is also really taking bigger risks. And this goes back to 2014. There was a smaller company, which some of you may or may not have heard of, that was competing with Virgin Galactic for a jet called X-Force Space Expedition. The invitation, would you like to participate in being part of this program? At first I thought it was a joke, and then I was starting to think of all the reasons, and I think this is very common for leaders in general, and especially female leaders. Think of all the reasons why to say no. And I did say yes. One of the things I first thought about was, what would people say I have small children? Because of course, being involved in a program like this can be risky, right? Many people were thinking, are you out of your mind? But there were a couple of reasons I did it. One was especially because of having kids, I really wanted to role model how taking risks and grabbing an opportunity can be very important. The second reason was that I felt that for many of the bigger problems we need to solve in the world, figuring out how to collaborate across different countries and get a bigger picture view is very important. So whenever you have these opportunities, I think some risk taking is becoming more and more important as we look to the future.